We have 5 minutes to go in qualifying, and that was a bit of a slide from Time Lord. And yet again, and I don't know why, everyone's just glitching all over the place. Let's hope it doesn't impact the race. Oh, Madav has had a big moment, and he's ripped off the most of the left part of the front wing, and now he's holding up Time Lord, who needs to get past in a hurry. And, oh, he's gone into the wall. Oh, my word. That was chaos right then. Lika is next, and he is on a lap. He's got a purple middle sector. He currently has a 113.6 and he's chasing a 112.7, but he won't really improve with a slide like that out of Raskas. And he's not going to improve. Unbelievable. So no one on a lap now.
You can't race with this when you're behind someone. They're teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, I get it. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. You know, if I could do something, I would. But the thing is, I can't. So it's just gonna have to be like that, and just hope you survive. And obviously, that's not how you want to go racing. But it's either you race and get points, or you chicken out. That's kind of gonna how it's gonna be right now, unfortunately. Time Lord there. So Fire Striker will be starting up his lap now in the Ferrari. Just avoids the wall there on the exit of Anthony Nose. And then into Sandovot, turn 1. Very clean. Don't know if he improved there. I can't see the delta on his steering wheel. He goes through turn 3, Massenet. And then turn 4, Casino Square. On the way down to Mirabeau. The first Mirabeau corner. So he goes through the tunnel. And down into the Nouvelle chicane. It's very clean. A bit of a slide on the exit. He's half a tenth quicker. Not too sure if that's overall or that sector. We'll wait to find out. In some way, we'll get a clue. But Fire Striker will cross the line and improves, but 2/10 away from getting to the second row of the grid. Time Lord in 4th with a 115.1, Fire Striker with a 115.3. Lika in the pit lane. French on an out lap. Madav, I think, just did a lap, and he improved, but 1/10 away from his teammate. I'm not too sure if Time Lord started a lap or has finished a lap. Still using overtake, so I'd imagine he's starting up a lap. So he is on a lap, it seems like. Brushes the wall a little bit. But Lika is done with qualifying. He won't get pole today. And Time Lord just rounding the corners. I'm not too sure if he is on a lap. I think he is. Should be. That was very... Oh, he's invalidated. He has invalidated. Time Lord is going to be P4, Fire Striker P5. Madav is the only driver that can knock French off pole, and he can't do it. French is on pole for the race here in Monaco. Here is the good for the race, and French is on pole with Lika alongside. 9-10 separates the top two, and that's a big, big gap. So congratulations to French. That sets him up nicely for the race. We are here in Monte Carlo, the toughest race of the year. It's lights out and away we go for the fourth race of the season. Fire Strike in the background got a very slow getaway, but there's contact between the two Williams cars. Madav squeezed Lika into the wall. Madav gets second place. Time Lord is up into P3. Lika down into P4, and what on earth happened there between the two Williams cars? French is leading the way from Madav, Time Lord, Lika, and then further back is Fire Striker, who had a very, very slow reaction time off the line. And it's a bit of a lock-up, but gets the car stopped nicely. And, oh, an end plate is gone. That's the first end plate gone today, and it's Time Lord's. So Lika goes on by up into P3, and now he'll hunt down his teammate for P2, who squeezed him into the wall at the start. And let's see how that'll go down. Already 1.6 seconds separates those two. Time Lord goes into the pits for his first stop. It's a mandatory two-stop race. So this could help him a little bit for the undercut. Fire Striker has his end plates intact, but he's 10.7 seconds away from Lika, who is blast on by Madav. So Lika up into P2 now, and his eyes will be set on French. So let's see if he can hunt him down. Hunt those 7 seconds down on French. So what on earth happened there to Madav? He must have had a slide or something. Lika gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and that is cutting the second swimming pool chicane. And it's very easy to do. Fire Striker's had a moment. Fire Striker's spun round out of to back here on lap 6. He's currently on lap 6. The leader's on lap 7, however. Time Lord blasts on by. Fire Striker once again at the back of the field here in Monaco. This is a bad, bad start for Fire Striker. He won the last 2 rounds in Saudi Arabia and the Netherlands, both of which were helped by penalties from Lika. Lika looking for a redemption day. And Fire Striker goes into the pit lane for his first stop of the day. French is about a sector away from lapping Fire Striker. And Fire Striker's had another moment. He spun round at Mirabeau Bar. And yeah, it's a bad, bad day so far for Fire Striker. He's lost his right end plate. And it's a bad, bad start. The winner from the past 2 races in Saudi Arabia and the Netherlands having a bad day. I think Madav pit. I'm not too sure. He is on the soft tyres, so he must have pit then. Madav, Time Lord, and Fire Striker all has had a penalty. Has pit, and Fire Striker DNFs out of the race from the pit lane, so he's given up. Who can blame him? French is has gone into the pit lane. His first stop is done and dusted, following Leaker in behind. Both of the medium runners go, while Leaker goes onto the medium tyre, French goes onto the hard tyre. Is he missing an end plate there? I thought he did. But no, his end plates are intact. So Fire Striker out of the Monaco Grand Prix. Time Lord peels off into the pit lane for his hopefully final stop of the race. Let's see what tyre he puts onto the car. It's going to be the hard tyre. So he should be able to go to the end here and see if he threatens an undercut on the top three drivers. I'm not too sure if he will. If he pits now, he won't be undercut. And yes, he pits now. So I don't think he'll be undercut by Time Lord. Since he has pit now. Time Lord gets another penalty for track limits. And Time Lord has given up. So I don't know why. Does he want points or not? It kind of annoys me when someone just retires on their own, even though they're not doing that bad. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for Leaker, so that puts him to 6 seconds. French has not had a penalty yet. He stays out again. Leaker, he knows to pit again. He learned from last week. So he knows that he has to pit again, or just about brushes the wall. And Leaker peels off into the pit lane for his final stop in the race. His teammate will not be able to undercut him. So, and I don't think Leaker will be able to undercut French as well. Madav has pit again to get a new front wing, so he will be on the podium. But he's gonna be far back. French peels off into the pit lane, so thank God he knows the mandatory 2-stop, and you can see a... oh yeah, I think I did see that, yeah. Yeah, French peels off into the pit lane. And puts on, what tyre is that? The medium tyre. So he is done and dusted for the rest of the race. French gets a purple first sector. Is he going for a faster slap attempt here? I think he's already got faster slap. Oh, Madav has crashed! Madav has crashed, and the virtual safety car comes out. Yeah, the first intervention of the season, and of course it came in Monaco. The virtual safety car ends already, and we get back to racing. French, who has had a miserable race last week in Saudi Arabia, has redemption here in Monaco with absolute domination. French rounds the final corners in fashion with a crazy save there. French crosses the line, wins in Monaco, and great redemption for French. He picks up P1, and Leaker couldn't get redemption from the past two races. He will pick up P2 as long as he doesn't bin it. He's missing both of his end plates, so I've missed him hitting the wall a few times, I guess. But yeah, Leaker crosses the line and gets second. There was no stopping French in the end. French is the winner here in Monaco, and a well-earned drive for French. 9/10 separates Leaker and French in qualifying, and then and 25 seconds separates them in the race. So an amazing race there for French. And driver of the day goes to French. Fastest lap goes to French. Race winner goes to French. Most overtakes goes to Leaker. And I would say it's not there, but cleanest driver goes to French, as he literally did nothing that someone would call him dirty. And what a race that was. See you next week when we go to Canada. See you then.